What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering, and down goes Arby's, along with a bunch of other stores as things heat up seemingly daily. Seems like basically every day there's another iconic restaurant closing. There's another family-owned business leaving a state, for example, like California, where they can no longer afford to operate. Or there's another story about middle management at fast food restaurants making $200,000 a year and then telling customers that they just can't possibly lower the price of their $18 chicken basket. And right now, there's a whole new slew of bad news for fast food, including new companies like Uber and Lyft trying to fight against the minimum wage. McDonald's now finally rolling out their new $5 meal. I am not very optimistic that this is going to change anything, specifically because it's for a limited time only. But it's going to be interesting to see how all this shakes out. And let's get right into it. I want to let people know. I want to welcome in a brand new sponsor, Pure Health Research. It's a great company. They specialize in creating natural supplements to help people just like you in your daily life. They've already helped more than 2 million Americans. Their best-selling product is Liver Health Formula. Why is it so popular, you ask? Well, the American Liver Foundation reports that 100 million people deal with an overworked and sluggish liver. That's not surprising given all the work that your liver has to do these days, whether it's plastics or various toxins and things of that nature. That's why so many of us get a sluggish, overworked liver. And it makes us gain weight and feel tired all the time. For decades, your liver has helped with over 500 key functions every single day. It's time that you help your liver out. That's why I recommend you experience the results of Liver Health Formula yourself. It's a natural supplement with 11 clinically proven botanicals and key nutrients to rejuvenate and support your liver health. Try Liver Health Formula and receive 1 month supply of nano-powered omega-3s, which I also got, to help support your heart health. Join the ranks of happy customers by visiting getliverhelp.com/quartering to claim your free bonus gift. That's getliverhelp.com/quartering. Now let's get into the rest of the story here because it is getting pretty spicy. Let's start with the McDonald's part. McDonald's $5 meal intensifies. A fast food price battle begins. The biggest U.S. chain in the United States is taking on its competitors with a new promotion. We know the $5 promotion isn't all that big of a deal. I don't think that they're going to change a lot of people. So McDonald's debuts this $5 meal deal and free fries Friday. We heard our fans loud and clear. Did you, though? Did you? Because I'm not exactly sure. I think you have a situation where, I actually think $5 and free fries Friday is cool, but it's hard to get excited about because it's only for a temporary time. As the price of fast food rise, McDonald's, which prides itself on value, is launching its hotly anticipated $5 meal deal as the chain begins offering more ways to save exclusively for app users. And by the way, by using the app, that means they get to fire more employees. So that's why they're pushing the app, probably. We heard fans loud and clear. They're looking for even more great value from us this summer, and that's what they'll get. United States President Joe Erlinger said, "Value has always been part of our DNA." Really, when you were charging $18 for a Big Mac meal, was that a part of value? We're focused on living up to that legacy and offering delicious, affordable options customers can enjoy anytime they walk through our doors for a limited, super limited time only. Starting June 25th, patrons can score a meal for $5 under the Golden Arches with their choice of a McDouble, McChicken, a small fry, 4-piece nugget, and a small fountain beverage. For McDonald's loyalists who have downloaded the app, they can also enjoy the company's free fries Friday, a free medium fry with a $1 minimum purchase until the end of the year. That's actually a pretty good deal. Why? Because a medium fry at McDonald's is probably like $6 now. Locations across the United States will also be serving up neighborhood-specific deals for locals, which differ from city to city. In Memphis, fast food fanatics can get a buy one, get one $1 breakfast sandwiches, and customers in Western New York can order a mix and match McChicken McDouble for $4. Affordable prices, creating memorable moments are what McDonald's is all about. This is actually, the problem is they, Will they maintain this? Because this is a pretty like full court press deal. I think 2 sandwiches for $4 is reasonable. The $5 menu, which is slammed as skimpy by patrons who prefer supersized deal, has not been met with the vitriol from companies. Franchisees who decried the markdown, has been met, would not yield enough profits to sustain the business long term. There's simply not enough profit to discount 30% for this model to be sustainable. The National Owners Association wrote it necessitates a financial contribution from McDonald's, meaning McDonald's corporate is going to have to pay money, give money to local McDonald's locations so that they can offset. So that this deal won't last because it literally can't. They're saying we're losing money on the deal. So it's super temporary. Fast food rivals have attempted to fry their competition with their own renditions of meal deals in recent months. Wendy's, for one, announced to change a limited time $3 value meal last month, while Burger King was reportedly launching its own $5 meal. And people say, sure, it looks nice. Sure, it looks nice. But I've never seen any food from McDonald's that has ever looked like that. Kind of a non-event. For me, 90% of my time, my McDonald's meal is under $5 already, either cheeseburger, small fries. Hey, good for you. I think if you're smart, you can find good deals. You see here, Uber and Lyft now fighting the minimum wage laws, but in this state, the drivers won. You're talking about this insane push. Bernie Sanders now rallying in Cleveland for a $15 minimum wage. Again, I find it really difficult to blame the workers for wanting to earn a little bit more money. I think that's totally normal. Everyone wants to do that. Everyone wants to earn a little more money. The problem is with the reality. The reality that happens is like, well, Bernie Sanders has 3 houses and multi-million-dollar bank accounts. We can just look at California and see what happens when you increase the minimum wage beyond what the job is actually worth. Because look at all the businesses that are being forced to leave the state. Look at all the businesses that are just running for their lives, essentially, because they can't afford to do business. Look at all the businesses that are closing down. Not every business is closing down because of the minimum wage prices, but a lot of them are, and certainly a lot of them are leaving. Like this iconic Hollywood restaurant closes its doors after 50 years. The woman who ran one of America's most famous diners for 55 years has blamed the lockdowns, corporate overheads, and California's minimum wage hike as it shuts its doors for one last time. Marilyn Levitin, 91, opened Arby's on Hollywood Sunset Boulevard in 1969, and his 10-gallon hat sign became a landmark on the Strip, drawing in millions for the taste of its roast beef sandwich. But diners were greeted with a sign reading, "Farewell, Hollywood. Thank you for 55 great years," when they arrived this morning, as the iconic diner became the latest to lose its battle with the blight ravaging America's restaurant industry. Quote, "I'm awfully sorry that it's come to this," she said. "I think we did a good job for 55 years. Marilyn was a 34-year-old elementary school teacher when she and her husband, Mike, moved with their 3 children from Illinois to take the gamble on the new business. The franchise was just 5 years old, but the site at 5920 Sunset Boulevard was close to several major film studios, and the restaurant was the only one on the street to offer a view of the iconic Hollywood sign. Quickly found itself featuring as a backdrop in movies and TV shows, and served as a location for the Emmy-nominated Baskets with Zach Galifianakis. It celebrated its 50th anniversary in June 2019, serving its trademark roast beef sandwich at the original 79 cents. But the sun was about to set on the family-run restaurants. Arby's is demanding more technical equipment, which we couldn't afford, and I don't think $20 an hour wage increase helped either. Well, of course it doesn't. There's also there's a 25% increase at the standard minimum wage of a $16 an hour in California. So it was $16 before, so it wasn't exactly $5 an hour, This move has sparked fury from restaurant owners, and almost 10,000 people have been fired across chains from Pizza Hut to Burger King, have all been cut since the law came into effect April 1st. So again, I wonder if you ask all these people who got fired because of the minimum wage increase if they feel like they won. Now, obviously, the hope is maybe they go somewhere else and they can get a job, there. But you see this, in memoriam, those we lost due to the $20 minimum wage. Rubio's, Foster's Freeze, Pizza Hut, Mod Pizza, Subway, Burger King, Excalibur Pizza, Bar Maruno, Cinnabon, McDonald's, Vitality Bowls, El Pollo Loco. These are all places. Red Lobster closed 93. Well, that's a different thing. Applebee's closed 46 outlets. Denny's is set to close 57 with 20 more this year. News of Arby's exit sparked an outpouring of nostalgia from Californians, including actor Gene England, who worked on Basket. Saw that sign so many times as a kid, he wrote on Facebook. And then it was kind of surreal getting cast in the film, filming there and playing the head of Arby's HR. I sure do hope that sign will be saved. And that'll be that, all that's left. Relics of a different era. Not every restaurant is supposed to stay open forever. Okay, I get that. But this is, a lot of this is not just the $20 minimum wage. It's also greedy corporations who are refusing to make less money in exchange for allowing value to exist for their customers. So it's not just that, I'm not trying to be like totally out of touch, but it's just another fast food, iconic restaurant that can't survive insane prices. Obviously, inflation is a big part of this. The McDonald's meal deal, desperation move, I think is good, but it's only going to be as good as long as they keep the deal going, because the second they get rid of the deal, we're right back to, $12, $13 extra value meals, which doesn't really help anything. Their only hope is that they get people hooked on coming in all the time, coming into their restaurant every single day, and then they'll slowly creep prices back up, just like cable companies do and everybody else. So this is not a fix. This is a Band-Aid. More people are deciding to eat at home. They've had enough of this. I don't think that, even though a lot of these deals seem pretty good for McDonald's, I don't think it's going to be enough to save anybody. They're still going to have widespread shutdowns and layoffs later this year. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like on it. If you haven't yet, please do subscribe or follow down below, and we'll talk to you again real soon.